Ghostly greetings. Hollering at your boy Prue. Got the wife here, Brittney. This is Brittney's first appearance on the channel. I know what you're thinking. Dude, we're going to get a bookish review from you today. You were. However, Brittney had an awesome idea that we're going to talk about our top 5 with 2 honorable mentions, favorite movies to watch to get ready for Halloween. I don't know when this will be uploaded, but October is literally a day or so away. So I'm like, that's an awesome idea. And it'd be nice to incorporate more than just books onto my YouTube channel. And Brittney, always awesome, wearing the Ouija t-shirt, got a zombie shirt on. We're big fans of the Sabbath, so Samhain, whatever, All Hallows Eve, the Day of the Dead. We're big horror nerds. So we're gonna start off with our number 4. No, we're gonna do 5, 4, 3, 2. Honorable mentions, then our top favorite horror movie. So, Brittney, why don't you start us off with your number 5?
My number 5 pick is Mostly Ghostly by R.L. Stine. It's about a 11-year-old boy named Max who loves to do magic tricks. He says this like summoning spell that he didn't know was a summoning spell, and he summons this really bad like demon ghost person. His best friends in the movie are both ghosts. That's why it's called Mostly Ghostly, because there's mostly ghosts in it. It is rated, what did I say, PG?
Yeah.
It's kid friendly, super good pick. Sorry, Josh.
Okay, it keeps almost hitting me in the face.
Well, that's my number 5 pick.
My number 5 pick is The Howling. I don't know the names of the actors and actresses in this movie, and I apologize to anyone who does for that. But this is my quintessential werewolf film. If you ask anyone on the werewolf, like anyone who's big into werewolves, this is arguably the best film for werewolves. I love the practical effects. I prefer practical effects to like CGI. I'd rather be a dude in a costume than like a computer do it. But The Howling, they go to like a couple's retreat, and there's a werewolf attack, and you're alone in the woods, big wolf chasing you. Gosh, I love this movie, and gosh, this gets me ready for the season. Oh, it's so happy. I love it to death.
And my number 4 pick is Under Wraps.
This mummy movie
is PG or something like that. Well, it's the Disney Channel's first original Halloween movie. Super good. It's about this group of kids that finds this 3,000-year-old mummy in their neighbor's basement, and somehow the mummy gets loose, walks around town. Well, they have to find its coffin and get it back in there, reunite it with its one true love. Otherwise, it'll turn to dust by midnight on Halloween night. Super good pick. Totally recommend it. It's good.
Awesome. For my number 4 pick, I'm picking William Blentley Platties. I'm probably screwing up your last name, brother. The Exorcist. Y'all know what The Exorcist is about. This girl gets possessed by a demon. This, in my opinion, is a very overly done horror film. Like, you see it all the time. It's in all the top rated lists. However, this is based on a true story, and it's based on a true story that happened near our hometown. So I think that's cool, because it's creepy. But I really like the movie. The girl, especially when she's possessed by the demon, is extra creepy. This is not kid-friendly. Throw up, piss, blood, demons. It's a sick. Get you ready for the season, don't it? Takes candy from strangers. Here's a movie about a girl peeing on the floor.
My number 3 pick is Halloween Town. One of my favorite Halloween movies. It's about a girl who doesn't know she's a witch. Her grandma can only visit on Halloween night because she lives in Halloween Town. Then Marnie decides to go back to Halloween Town, follow her grandma on the bus. They get there. She figures out she's a witch. She wants to do her training. Super good movie. It's PG, Disney. Amazing.
I didn't see that until I was with Brittney, and that's quite a good. If I was a child, like if I saw that when I was younger, nostalgia factor for sure. But for my number 3 movie, this is the movie, in my opinion, this is the scariest film ever created by a human being. And I just had to have it on my list. It's The Ring. And I don't want to talk about what's in this movie, and I don't like to say the girl's name because I'm worried she's going to find me. But
Tamara.
if you watch a video, not this video is safe. Watch all of my videos. But if you watch a different YouTuber's videos, you'll die in 7 days. Like the girl, like you watch this tape, she crawls out of the TV and kills you in 7 days. And I'm not playing. There's actually lore for like Japanese folklore behind this, and there's 7 hidden rings in the movie. You see one, like it's real vibrant. If you see the 7 hidden rings, that's what you're supposed to find, and she finds you. However, I saw one like on a random watch, and I was like, oh no. And this movie is legit the scariest thing in the world. Ask Brittney, like I can't handle this. It creeps me out. Like I have to sleep with the lights on for like 2 days if we watch that.
My number 2 pick is Haunting Hour by R.L. Stine. It's about a girl who likes to scare a little brother. She finds this pop-up Halloween shop. The owner of the shop was like, huh, you like to scare people. So he sends her home with this book, and the first page of the book says, do not read aloud. Spoiler alert, she decides to, and then this 2-headed monster comes to life. And then they have to figure out a way to kill it. They dump a bucket of blood on one of them's head, and then the one devours the other. Super good.
Spoilers.
Great pick. PG. Lots of spoilers in this video. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
All right, so for my number 2 pick, this is a quintessential Halloween movie. We just watched this, Trick or Treat. I absolutely adore this movie. It's got vampires, it's got werewolves, it's anything you could want from Halloween. It's got a little bit of culture, a little bit of lore, and I just think Sackboy's freaking awesome. This is Sam Samhain, whatever. And I just think he's awesome. And there's a lot of cool little, this anthology, and I think it's awesome. I would totally recommend all of these, but this one almost is number 1. So now Brittney's going to do her 2 honorable mentions. I have hiccups now, and I apologize for that. Brittney's going to do her 2 honorable mentions and tell you a little bit about them and why they're just honorable mentions. I'll do the same, and then we'll get on to number 1, scariest Halloween. Not scariest, but favorite Halloween movie.
So my first honorable mention is The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. This is about a boy named Linus who decides to go sit in the pumpkin patch all night, wait for the great pumpkin. It's very cartoony.
Oh yeah, Charles Schultz.
Which is one reason why it's my honorable mention, because you can't have Halloween without this movie, but it's not my favorite one. It's just up there.
Also, no problem with this. This whole thing's like 20 minutes long.
Yeah, so I don't technically consider this a movie.
And what sucks is this movie that I think we had to like order it. It was still like $20.
Yeah.
It's $1 a minute. I mean, it's a classic, like the Halloween Tree, but we don't own that. But still, this was too expensive for the runtime.
Well, my second honorable mention, House of a Thousand Corpses. Rated R, not kid friendly. It's about a family who is crazy and goes around killing people. This guy, he just died.
Yeah, Sid Haig did pass.
Yeah, I was super sad to hear about that. It's super gory. I mean, I don't really. Does this happen on Halloween night?
But it doesn't say what night, but it happens around Halloween time because there's trick or treating going on in the side stories.
But it's super good. This would be in one of my top movies if we were doing more, but we're not, so.
Yeah, for runtime of this video,
yes.
We call it 10-5 each, or 14 technically.
Yes, so this is one of my favorite movies.
That's a good one. Dwight from The Office is in. Okay, I got 2 honorable mentions for you. Reminder, this is why they're honorable mentions, but I got The Lost Boys. You see Queen of the Damned right here. We're just going to ignore that. I got the Lost Boys trilogy. And Lost Boys, it's my favorite vampire movie, so I do like to watch it around Halloween. But you can honestly just put this on any night. Halloween isn't a factor, which is why it's an honorable mention. It's just to me, oh, the Lost Boys, vampires, Halloween. And my next honorable mention is classic black and white horror movies. I know that's not one movie, but I'm counting all the genre. I really love when I like turn on TV or go to a friend's house and then him and his kids are sitting there watching like a Vincent Price or a Bela Lugosi black and white horror movie, fog machine, just loads of fog pouring in, maybe a graveyard. And I'm like, that's cool. To me, the classics are always just classics for a reason. And hopefully, like one day, like we don't have children, but one day someone has children and they watch the classics and they'll watch the classics with their kids. And that's how classics get created. But I will say that if Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark was out, that would be on this list. And that's my honorable mention. So I guess I'll say my number one because it's the best number one.
No.
And, well, my number one is The Evil Dead. I know you're thinking this movie screams Prue, which it does. It totally does. It's a B-rate horror movie. It stars Bruce Campbell. It's practical effects. It's super gory. Tons of cheesy one-liners, groovy, dude chops his hand off, it's got evil in it, chainsaws, boomsticks. I love the Evil Dead movie. It started, like to me, this is the first, let's go to a cabin in the woods movie. Not like the Cabin in the Woods movie that came out in 2012, but like this is like the first, let's Cabin in the Woods movie, and I love it. It's awesome.
And my number one pick is Hocus Pocus. It's about 3 witches named Sarah, Mary, and Winifred Sanderson, and they come back, spoiler alert, virgin, lights the black flame candle, and they come back to life, eager to suck the lives out of all the children in Salem before sunrise. Otherwise, it's curtains, they evaporate, get turned to dust. Well, long story short, spoiler alert, they don't make it. Super good pick. My favorite movie. Can watch this any time of the year. Easter, Halloween, Christmas. It's that good. Seriously. It's rated PG. Has Thora Birch. She's a kid. Super good. There you go.
This movie has Bette Midler, and she does an amazing job. I will say that. But that's it. That's Josh and Brittany's top 5 movies to watch around Halloween. Not necessarily all scary movies. Some of them did scare me. Some of them might scare you. But I tell you what, if you want us to watch a movie, we'll do it live. If you want us to review your favorite Halloween movies, please feel free to comment, ring the bell. Let us know what you think. Feel free to hate our list. Feel free to love our list.
Everybody has an opinion.
Yeah, everyone's got opinions. These are just our favorite movies to watch around Halloween. Tucker and Dale is a good one. Sadly, our physical copy is loaned out, or I would have put that on this list. Like I said, Scary Stories Tell in the Dark is a masterpiece. But
Rumpelstiltskin's really good for those of you who didn't have video stores that had this movie. Track it down and watch it. It's super good.
Yeah, I kind of miss the video store days. Like I would go up to the video store and I could talk with like the clerk, but you know.
If you guys have movies that perhaps not a lot of people have seen that you want us to watch, drop it in the comments.
Yeah. But heads up, I've seen a lot of weird shit. I've probably seen it.
Yeah. Not a lot of people had a D&L store, so.
Yeah, that was our local video store.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
It was so good.
Quick poll question: favorite Halloween candy? Butterfinger.
Mine is kind of odd. It's Six Slits. Very nostalgic for me. If I had to pick my favorite candy, it's probably Snickers. But Six Slits for Halloween.
But what's your favorite Halloween movies?
Drop that in the comments.
What's your scariest movies? That might be a list we want to do. Is there a list you want us to do?
Yeah.
But yeah, drop the comment. Let us know if there's anything you want us to do or watch. We can get our hands on almost anything, so that's not a big issue. But Prue, holla at your boy. Brittany, she doesn't have a tagline yet.
Nope. If you have a suggestion for one, You can drop that in the comments.
Or Photoshop Brittney's shirt and spell it on her Ouija board. That'd be creepy. But, boom.